a lot of the comedians didn't understand that I'm an Orange County gang member, and I was in fucking Montebello. And then you notice not one black fool lived in that city?
In Montebello?
Yeah, Montebello or El Monte. It's just Mexican. Even the Asians, they get their eyes fixed to look like a cholo. Like, yo, dog. Hey, dog.
So there's no COVID in Montebello.
Yeah, no, there's no COVID in Montebello, dog. And I was there with Head. Remember Head Trend?
Sure.
Dog, I was doing good on stage, but the fool was like, hey, homie, get off. We want to dance. Hey, everybody knows you're funny. And I fucked up, Joey. I fucked up. I started fucking going at that fool. Boom, boom, boom. Because, that was the code. If someone heckles you, eat them up. Out of fucking nowhere, dog, a spooner hits the stage. You know those big drinks they used to have over there? Amber was the waitress. And they fucking threw the spooner at me. That shit hit the big sandal behind me. Dog. I tried to go out there, and Head was like, hey, homie, I got to escort you out the kitchen, or they're going to get you. And then fucking Head took me out through the kitchen. I ain't going to lie, dog. I could have thrown like you remember those dope fiend punches you could throw back then? You're like, I just got to hit this for once, keep the car running. Keep the fucking car running. But Head was like, nah, dog, I work here. Officer's going to get tripped. That was like the craziest incident I got over there. But like, remember when they jumped flying Tommy Chun?
I kind of remember that. I got jumped in San Bernardino.
No way.
That's where I got jumped.
It's ghetto over there.
They tried to rob me, dog, in San Bernardino. Then another night I went up there with Felipe, and they set us up. They were going to put us in a car and rob us.
Oh.
Me and Felipe. Yeah, they don't fuck around up there.
Nah, I've been robbed once by a gun, and I remember my tight ass homie Evans. He was just like, look, dog, whenever someone pulls out a gun on you, do you want to keep that $200 or do you want to have another chance to get that money back and live? He's like, someone pulls out a gun, I'm done. Now, if you ain't got none on me, and I remember they pulled out heat on me and took my cash once. It's kind of fucking like, I don't know, dog. I felt like I got, I'm not trying to diss no one, but it was like my only way of rape. I feel like I got raped. I was under no control. There was a fucking strap to my head. I only had $30. They were mad at me. I was like, I already paid everybody, dog.
There's nothing wrong. Let me tell you something. Plenty of times I broke into a house and there was only a gram instead of an ounce. I was pissed off as a motherfucker, dog. You committing a felony to get no fucking dough. You put a gun to somebody, that's a felony. And they show up with $30. You're like, God damn it. A minimum, I needed 300. Minimum was 300. But you know what, man? What comes around goes around. How many fools did we mug?
Yeah, straight up.
So what comes around goes around, man. So as long as you understand that concept, I used to mug those dudes at Hudson County Park when I was a kid. Make believe I was a fucking stalker or some shit and fucking, and you got it coming to you. What are you going to fucking do? But one time a guy pulled a gun in Harlem when I was copping, but they didn't rob us. What happened?
What year was it?
81?
Yeah, because there's no cameras out. Dog.
No, there was no cameras.
The era we grew up in.
No, there was no cameras.
You could have got robbed before, just had a gun in a fucking trash bag. You would have been like, hey.
And I had two friends that went over to the city to get a blowjob one night, and they got out of the car, and the chick was blowing them in the park, and next thing you know, it was a setup. 3 guys came with guns and robbed them. I mean, took their sneakers, took their belts, took everything so they couldn't chase them and shit. So I made a mental note. I was like 16 when they told me that story. They're like, dog, we just got mugged in the city. We went for a blowjob. The chick was sucking our dick, and they pulled guns on us and shit. And I'm like, fuck it. I ain't never getting myself in that position. But I went over that city 1,000 times to cop, and nobody ever pulled a fucking gun on me. Knock on fucking wood, So now I don't cop no more. The other day I hang out with a Newark cop. Okay. And I was talking to him. We were watching the kids play, and I asked him, I go, they sell drugs? And he was telling me how the streets are buck wild in Newark, dog. Passaic, somewhere, Patterson. That's where everybody goes to get their drugs on the street. Pills, you get anything down there. I couldn't even imagine going down there now. I couldn't even imagine you know how many fucking things I used to walk into, all those weed circles in Harlem and cocaine circles that everybody's slinging on the street, and I used to live for those things. I loved those, walking into those things. I couldn't even imagine copping drugs off the street now. I didn't even know where to start.
Hey, so is Harlem like the capital of New York as far as like, is that the easiest place to get it? Like, say you go uptown, say you go Brooklyn, it's like people set tripping on you?
Dog, I don't know anymore, but I remember 20 years ago, maybe 1997, I went to Port Authority, and I couldn't get a hold of my friends, so I went to Harlem looking for drugs. After Giuliani came to New York, he cleaned that shit out. So I don't even know. Like, I haven't been to Harlem yet. I've been here 11 months. I've been to the city, but I haven't been to Harlem. I've been to Brooklyn, I've been to Queens, but I didn't see no drug dealers out on the streets. But he was telling me that in Jersey and Newark, they got fucking drug people on the street. Nah, they're Passaic, Patterson. Right. They got them out there selling heroin, the whole fucking thing. Yeah, in Newark, they have $3 bags of heroin.
Damn.
That's right. They sell heroin on the street. I wouldn't even know where the fuck to start, George. Can you believe that?
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't. We get weed online now.
There's a site that I tell people here in Jersey where to get weed from. Okay. In California, that's tremendous. You have to send them cash, and then they send you the weed 3 days later. It's fucking tremendous. My brother orders from them all the fucking time. They're popping up here like left and right now from California.
Yeah, you can't grow weed on Jersey, right?
I think so. I think it's legalized. I don't know
It's hard to grow though because of the weather, right?
They grow in a house.
Fuck it, huh?
Yeah, they grow in houses. So I wouldn't even. I don't even know where to start copping now. If I needed to cop, like if I need to cop weed, I would go to North Bergen. I got a kid up there that sells pretty decent weed. He gets it from Cali, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? He gave me a bag one day, but it didn't look that good. I gave it to a friend of mine. But yeah, I don't even know where the fuck to start with copping anymore, dog.
The hardest weed I had to find was your laughing gas, dog.
Well, there was only one store that has it.
Yeah, and like I had a fool waiting out there. Like, you know how they wait in line for sneakers? I told that fool, I need a fucking bag, dog. And that shit fucked me up, homie. I don't know what they put in it. You know when you smoke a new strain? It was a new strain to me. I don't know what that is, but it was some good shit, man. Are you sold out of that?
There's a little bit left, and then more comes out on the 10th.
Are you going to have it in Jersey?
I'm going to have him send some to me, absolutely. I already smoked what he sent me. That shit was deadly, dog. I gave a bag to Mike. I kept the bag. That shit was deadly. You know what, man? I hate to pat myself on the back, but that's good fucking reefer, man. I liked it.
Hey, I smoked it, and fucking Carlitos Way was on. The part where fucking I suck at, but remember when he's doing the court appeal, and he's like, Joanna, it only took 5 years, not 30 to my.
Like you thought. Oh my God, Broomfeld.
Yeah. Homie,
Sean Penn hit it out of the fucking park with that movie, dog.
Huh?
Sean Penn hit it out of the fucking park with that movie. He was tremendous as the fucking attorney. He was tremendous. You know what? I saw that in the movie theater. I didn't like it as much as I like it now.
Yeah?
Yeah, now I really like that movie. That was the beginning of the movie when he's in with his appeal, and then they get him out, and they go to a Puerto Rican bar, and they're dancing with the girl from Miami Vice, and the two girls say, what the fuck, you want to hang out with each other? And they're both drunk at the bar.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking movie. I liked it better now than what I did when I went to see it.
Why, you don't think you understand it like you understand it now?
Yeah, it was completely different when I saw it the first. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is like a redone. This is like a remix. Have you seen the prequel to Carlito's Way?
I won't watch them.
Horrible. With Luis Guzman and Puff Daddy and shit and the Puerto Rican kid. Fucking terrible. And I was in on the ground floor in that movie. They reached out to me. I'm like, nah. That movie looks a little fucking fishy. But I love you, George Perez. I'm fucking happy to see you. This wasn't even like a fucking podcast. This is just great to see you, man.
Yeah, catching up with you, man. I miss you, dog.
It's been 3 months since I saw you. Is it different now?
It's different, dog. It's like, yo, man, I've never felt like a dinosaur. Like I feel old to these fools, but I'm still not. I know I'm not. It's just like, yo, dog. I went to go to Hollywood to try to hang out at the 3 clubs, and it was like going to a prison yard that like nobody was there no more. Just the guards, just the workers. It was fucking weird, dog. Weird. No Jeff at the store. That shit hurt. That was weird.
That was weird. I hear the store isn't the same. I hate to say this, as it was. I'm hearing little things. You know what, man? I'm going to be as honest as I can with you, George. I don't feel old. I am old.
Thank you.
And I have to be honest with myself that I didn't want to have white hair on stage and tell pussy jokes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I look fucking like, who's this dirty old man on stage? So if I do go back, all those pussy jokes are going to change. Do you know what I'm saying? But I already think, like, I don't think I'm done. I just think I did what I had to do.
I feel you, dog.
You know, sometimes in life you do what you got to do and you move the fuck on. You know, but I feel like an old man, you know, being around young kid. Like, it would feel creepy for me. I remember when I was 21 and a 25-year-old dude would come to a bar, and I'd tell that dude to go mend a sweater. You're too old to be hitting on 21-year-olds. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel now. I have to be honest with myself and go the opposite. Listen, you're too fucking old, Joey. You know, if I get back on stage, I got to wear a suit.
Yeah.
I got to put on a fucking suit. Yeah, you know, I got to do it right. There's no way I can go back up there with a leather jacket like this. This is my favorite stand-up shirt. I bought like 13 of these. I only wear 3 of them. I still got them in wrappers and shit. This is as comfortable as can be. This is my comedy shirt.
The shit you wore in the Showtime special, dog.
Yeah,
with the boots.
With the boots and shit. I love all that stuff on stage. But now, if I get on stage, I got this white hair. It's a different story. I'm just trying to be honest with myself. You know, it's. I don't want people to go, look at fucking Joey dyeing his hair and going up there telling pussy jokes. It's not the same. When I left L.A., I said my goodbye to the Comedy Store, and I think I said my goodbye to that whole fucking world. I hope not. I hope not. I hope in 3 months I'm on stage fucking around, having a good time locally at Uncle Vinny's or something, but that's how I feel, George. And I miss you guys.
Miss you too, dog.
Like my realm of comedy is gone. That was it. That's it. It's time to go home.
Yeah.
You know, pick up your toys and your ball and go home.
Yeah. You know, I've hung out a couple times. It's still there, dog. There's spurts of it. Like, you know what I mean? But I just feel like you, Rogan, and Redband came and revolutionized it when they fucking fired Tommy. It'll never be like that again, but it's still there, dog. It's still there. You know, it's like the Raiders, dog. We're trying to make it look like how it was in the 80s. The Raiders in the 80s, untouchable.
It's going to be tough with a gay Raider. What?
Raider?
I ain't got nothing against gay people, but how the fuck is there a gay Raider? That coach, the old coach, must be fucking spinning in his grave. Al Davis and all those dudes are like, how the fuck is there a gay Raider? Where do we go from here? I can see a gay 49er, a gay Giant, but a gay Raider? And I got nothing against gay people. You know, I'm part of the LGBT community. I love you guys motherfuckers to death. But there's no way on this earth that I ever think there would be a gay Raider. When that dude came out of the closet and I saw the Raider shirt on him, I'm like, this ain't right. This is part of God's joke with COVID. How is there a fucking gay Raider? We got any dates coming up, George?
Yes, August 21st, I'm at the Continental Room in Fullerton. September 8th, American Comedy Club, San Diego. September 4th, Novo Theater in LA. I'm on that Fool's Gone Wild, you know what I mean? It's a bomb-ass new website. They always throw you up, dog. You got to check out Fool's Gone Wild, Joey.
I'll check them out today. Send them my love.
For sure, brother. I give you man, like, I don't even feel like we park. I don't want to hang up.
You got to go to work today?
Huh?
You got to go to work?
I got to work tonight, man. Hey, dog, I feel old when I'm at the strip club, dog. I'm ready to let that shit go. It's fucking with me. But everybody that works with me is older than me. That's the crazy part.
Pussy is pussy, you know? You can't touch it, but you can look at it till you're 90. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I haven't hit nobody in 20 years because I don't want to show you know, you don't want to, nobody wants to see a 40-year-old dick. You know what I'm saying? After when I became 40, I'm like, that's it. My slinging dick days are over. I better find a girlfriend. And I did. I found the wife. And, you know, I found the wife at 37. But at 40, I go, I'm off. If we break up, I'm done. Nobody wants to see a 40-year-old dick. Yeah. And a 58-year-old dick. Nobody. I don't even want to see it. When I look at it, I go, I can't believe it's my dick. That's the ugly. It was ugly to start with. Now it looks like a fucking aardvark. I don't even know what the fuck to do with it. I got a rash. I got to put fucking Petri all around my dick, my legs. What the fuck is going on with this dog?
I don't know. Getting there, man. I'm working out again. Little slow steps and shit. I'm on my 7th day today. I'm going to work out in like an hour. Feels good, dog.
It's the fountain of youth, brother. When you're a man and you're getting older, weights is the fountain of youth. Anything else will get hurt. Jiu-jitsu, I'll get hurt. Kickboxing, I'll get hurt. You know, I hit the bag still 1 day a week, twice a week, but the fucking gym is my bread and butter, George. It's really helped me to get to here, so.
You look good, homie.
I'm trying, brother. You know, like I told you the other night, no weed till nighttime, no edibles in the daytime, you know.
Box me. Because whenever I'm with you, you always be like, where's it at? Where's it at?
Can you fucking believe that, bro? So that's why I'm saying that wasn't like a change I implemented or never, you know, I never even dreamed of quitting smoking pot. I never even thought about it. That was never even a fucking thought to me. Like when those guys that do sober October, I go fuck yourself. I don't want to be fucking sober. I got sober on my own because my body didn't need it no more.
Yeah, your body, I've been there.
I think that whole game had me all fucked up, and I feel better now.
The mind is fucking powerful, dog.
Dog, I was getting anxiety. They put a fucking heart monitor on me. I got no anxiety now. You know what I'm saying? When I test my blood pressure here, I'm always high. I go to the doctor, I'm right on. When you scare me with the doctor, everything goes away. You tell me you give me a needle, everything goes away. I went for a blood test. When I left the blood test, I felt a lot fucking better. But I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You keep doing what you're doing, and we'll meet in the motherfucking middle. I love you with all my heart. I miss you, and I wish you nothing but success. In about 2 weeks, I'll zoom into your podcast.
Fuck yeah, man. I appreciate that, brother.
All right, brother. I love you. I didn't forget about you. I'll never forget about you. You're one of my closest friends. You always had my back. We did great together on the road. We would fuck up audiences together. So I wish you nothing but love, good health, and I'll see you sooner than later, dog.
All right,
and
brother.
make sure tell Tripoli to book you here, and I'll come see you.
Oh yeah, you know what? They've been hitting me up out there. I'm gonna go out there, man.
Okay.
I would love to. Hey, I had a dream, dog, that real quick. I had a dream last night that I flew out there, and you were all mad at me when I show up. Always you be like, "What the fuck you doing, George? You're supposed to call me if you're gonna come." I want to fucking made it. It was funny.
Doug, listen. If somebody else don't call, I get pissed at them. You don't need to call. You just show up in Newark. You call from Newark and say, "Get the bong ready." I'll put it in the freezer, and we'll get that freeze pipe and start smoking that motherfucker. I love you, dog.